Hello coffee farmers, welcome back to Githua's Coffee Farm. I hope you are all doing well wherever you are watching from. Today we are in the month of August, and this one is the most critical month in the coffee production. In my farm, we are preparing for our first coffee picking season, which is expected to begin towards the end of this month. To ensure we harvest quality cherries, today's program will focus on two very important activities. And one is controlling coffee berry diseases, or the CBD, and applying of foliar fertilizer, which is rich in potassium nutrients. So let's head into the farm. So one of the biggest threats to coffee at this stage in coffee berry is coffee berry disease, commonly known as the CBD. This disease attacks developing coffee berries, like you can see these ones. It attacks these berries. So what happens to them? You see dark sunken spots before the berries eventually dry up and they fall. If you left uncontrolled, CBD can significantly reduce the yields and lower the quality of your harvest. That's why prevention is always better than waiting until the disease spreads. As you'll be spraying, you ensure every branch is covered. Spray the developing berries thoroughly and also cover both the upper and the lower part of the canopy. You should always avoid spraying during strong sunshine or maybe when the rain is expected immediately after maybe spraying. Remember that CBD spreading, it's really quick during this season, which is cool and wet, and regular scouting allows you to detect any early symptoms before they become a major problem. It's always good to follow the manufacturer's recommended spray rates, and also you rotate the fungicide while appropriate to reduce the risk of resistance. So as we look at it at depth, is that CBD in my farm is a bit controlled. I cannot identify any berry which is affected by the CBD, because I've been following up and doing the scouting, and in so doing, I am expecting a bumper harvest in the main season, which is beginning this month. So also I have mentioned that there is the importance of you spraying potassium foliar. That's the second activity, and which is rich in potassium. At this stage, the coffee plant is directing a lot of energy into developing the berries, and potassium is one of the nutrients that supports this process. So potassium helps in various ways, and one of the way is improve the berry filling and also increase bean size and improve bean weight. It enhances sugar movement within the plant, and also it improves the bean quality. Still, potassium strengthens the plant against environmental stress. So you support uniform, potassium also supports uniform ripening and also improve the overall quality of the final coffee. A healthy coffee plant supplied with enough potassium normally produces cherries that mature more uniformly and give better milling results. So when applying foliar fertilizer, it's good to spray early in the morning or late in the evening, and that one is very important. Also, you ensure a uniform coverage when you are spraying. Avoid spraying during very hot condition and do not exceed the recommended dosage. So foliar feeding supplements the nutrition but should work together with good soil fertility management. Therefore, it's good to ensure that you have also added manure in the farm already. You did that in the first month, that is January, February. That is where you are supposed to have applied the manure. So this is just a supplement, the foliar. So now looking at other farm preparations before you do the harvesting for this season, and what I've already done is that beside the spraying, there are other several activities we continue doing, and one is that we maintain a weed-free field so the weeds do not compete with the coffee for nutrients and also moisture. Also, we continue scouting for the pests and diseases because healthy berries give quality coffee. We also inspect branches carrying heavy crop, which leads in which maybe we'll be able to remove any broken or damaged branches. We also keep the farm clean to make harvesting easier once picking begins. So harvest preparation is not only about waiting for the cherries to ripen, it is about ensuring everything is ready for smooth harvesting. And the importance of harvesting only the ripe cherries. As you can see from my video, let me get closer here. You can see some berries. All right, these some berries are developing and they are ripening. And at harvest approaches, it's good to remember that there are very important principles that we do. You can see these berries, the ripening ones. We only pick the fully ripe red berries and avoid harvesting green cherries because they reduce the quality of your coffee and lower the price you may receive. Good harvesting practices begins with patience, and a quality harvest starts long before picking. It starts with proper crop management throughout the season. So it's very important to ensure that you have done that very effectively. So this month we have focused on two major practices. The first is coffee berry disease control, which protects our developing cherries from infection and ensure we do not lose yield at the last stage. The second thing is potassium foliar application, which supports proper berry filling. It improves the bean size and also enhances the final cup quality of our coffee. But beyond these two, the key message for this month is discipline in farm management. That is regular scouting, timely spraying, proper nutrition, and a good farm hygiene all works together. So in my farm, that's what I've been trying to do, and equally I would like to know what you do in your farm so that from there we can exchange notes and learn together. The key message is ensure that you have done the very best in your farm. And as farmers, we must remember that coffee does not reward neglect. It rewards attention, it rewards your consistency, and also a good timing. I encourage you, wherever you are, to watch, you are watching from, go back to your farm, check your coffee, and make sure you are not missing any of these critical steps. Even small improvements at this stage can make a big difference at harvest. Thank you very much for staying with me throughout the August program. Let me know in the comment section, how is your farm looking this season? And what challenges are you facing as we approach the harvest? If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Githua's Coffee Farm for more practical coffee farming insights. And may God bless you, your farm, and your harvests. Adios.